obviously a season opener the other night, but you got a couple big games coming up this weekend. Field of 68, big chance for some quality opponents coming here. I guess what are you guys focusing on going into this first big weekend of hoops this weekend?
Probably just doing what we do every day. I know it's cliche, and Coach McKay mentioned it a lot, but just really ironing out our habits and our details in our system. You know, a lot of new guys, but it was good to see them out there competing against another opponent other than ourselves. So it was great for us Monday just to get out, get in the environment, see what it'll be like. It'll be amped up a little more this weekend, but we understand that they're going to be great teams. It's going to be hard and bumpy road to better, but I think that we'll have the maturity to go in and be able to handle the storm.
For you, Colin, how do you feel like the gelling of this team is going? Obviously, there's a few new faces and some returners, but how do you feel like you guys are coming together? I know you had a couple scrimmages in the game the other night, but been here together for a few months.
Yeah, whenever you bring in people like JJ and all of our freshmen, RJ, even Brady Kester, who was a manager last year, whenever you bring in selfless guys with character, it makes the transition easy to gel and become one body that we're trying to be. But obviously, it'll take time to get to, being a well-oiled machine like we were, last year. But we know that that's a whole new team. We're a whole new team, and we have a group of new guys that are just as talented, and so we'll be able to mesh and come together as one.
JJ, similar question for you, but from the other side, being a new member to the team here, how do you feel like it's been getting assimilated to this team and having some returners like a guy like Colin kind of leading the way to help mesh you guys together?
I'd say being an older guy is a bit more of a responsibility for me, but I think the returners and the older guys like Colin and Zach and Caden, I've really helped everyone out transitioning and come together as a team and helping us all build habits to just be better every day.
JJ, Coach, we just had coaching here. You mentioned that he's still learning a lot about you. Just kind of the way the transfer portal goes, you jump in so fast and you get to learn your program. I guess for yourself, kind of coming into Liberty, what are you still learning about the team? What did you enjoy about making your debut at Liberty Arena the other night?
I would say we're learning about each other every day and just getting better together. Can you repeat the second part of the question?
Yeah, and then obviously you had a chance to make your debut the other night at Liberty Arena. I guess what did you take away from the environment and the chance to get a win in your first game?
It was fun. I mean, it's a game. It's basketball, and it was fun to be able to do it with a group of guys that are all selfless and have a common goal and wanting to win. That's all I'll say about it. Yeah.
For you, Colin, and then for you, JJ, what value is there in terms of the fact that you're getting two teams this weekend that have drastically different styles and getting you guys ready for what you'll be seeing over the course of the season?
Whenever you go up against an NCAA quality opponent, it's special, and especially here in Liberty Arena. Obviously, we have the conference games, but I'm not sure while I've been here how many of the teams that have been in the tournament can come here, and so we know that those two teams this weekend are capable of winning their conference and making it to the big dance. So just having that in front of Liberty Arena, I know it's what the fans want, and it's obviously what we want to be challenged early on this season with. There'll be consequences of our mistakes, but at the same time, we still got a full season ahead of us. So being able to be challenged and learn about the new guys, learn about our system, learn about, they haven't seen Coach McKay in a real game set like a big game like this. So just being able to see how we all handle adversity will be special.
I think it'll be fun. The two quality opponents that are coming in, and I think for the crowd it'll be fun too, especially with the Field of 68. Just bringing everything that they're bringing. So I think it'll be fun, and when two good teams like that, it's gonna bring out everybody. You're gonna have to come with your A game. If you don't, it's not gonna be a good result. So I think it'll be a great challenge.
They got a lot of size on the other side. Looking Friday night, Charleston played two 7-footers that sometimes together. How big of a challenge and test will that be for you guys, especially with some of the injury concerns in the front court you guys got right now?
I don't think that we worry about our injuries. We know that it's God's time and God's will. If we get them back, that's great. If they can play this weekend, that's amazing. But if they can't, then we're going to go out and compete with whatever the lineup is. JJ, 6'5", whatever. He can guard any position, 1 through 5. So just having players like that who will always step up to the table and go out and compete, Like our program is pretty simple in the fact that we know what we do on defense and offense, and then the pillars speak for itself. So just being able to do those, regardless of the size or whatever, like I said earlier, it'll give some tough times or whatever. We'll be playing against a link that we haven't yet, but it's still just a test, and we'll learn more about ourselves.
JJ, coming in from West Liberty, whenever you were at, what have been some of the things, we knew a little bit about your defense and about your shooting. What are some of the areas that you've been, working on and trying to be better about coming into Richie McKay's system?
I would say specifically trying to be a bit more vocal and more of a leader off the court, trying to help the younger guys. I mean, being new, it's a bit of a challenge, but just trying to help guys out with the experience that I have. I say on the court, I just want to be able to do what I can with the guys around me. I feel like we have a great team, and I feel like my role is just be a bit of like a spacer, a cutter, be able to hit my open shots, and just play off of guys like Colin, Caden, and Zach.